Welcome to a special summer edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. Spiro Marikas, along with the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Scarry. And Coach, first off, I had the pleasure of hitting the links with one of your star players, Nick Timberlake. And the boy can hit the ball a long way. But it's a good thing that his three-point shooting percentage is better than his fairways hit percentage.
Well, I think his dad, Jeff, who was a great player, would take a lot of credit also for the golf game. Nick is a gifted athlete in many areas. You just see him. We had him the team up swimming at the swim club a couple weeks ago, and he's pretty good swimmer too. He picks up things very easily.
All right. Well, I know the guys have been going at it hard all summer long as you get ready to take a summer break and then classes starting up in September. What have you gained out of these summer sessions?
Yeah, it's been an awesome summer. I'm really proud of our guys. It's going to be another really good group of guys to be around. So they're gentlemen, and I'm most pleased about that. Today's our last day. It's 8 weeks for about 4 or 5 of them, and it's 10 weeks for a bunch of the other guys. So they're ready for a couple weeks off, and they've earned it. I think we look really good physically. Coach Vore and Matt Kabe have done a tremendous job on our performance team, and I think once again we've been able to play a lot this summer. So I know that our ball movement will define us, and we've had guys get better. We've had a lot of returners get better, and I'm really proud of that and happy to talk about any of them.
And you do have a lot of returners coming back. Top 4 leading scorers are all coming back. So you've got that going for you, but you do have new ingredients to throw into the recipe here. Let's talk about Sekou Sylla, the Division II Player of the Year. Sekou at CQ, that seems like a perfect fit.
It's a good hashtag right there. Hey, Koo is going to be really good, man. He's a really good guy, good teammate. He's talented. He's really worked out his shooting, some of his perimeter skills because he's transitioning, but he's done a spectacular job with his body. He's put on 12 pounds of muscle. He's lost a lot of body fat. I told you before, he reminds me a lot of Johnny Davis with his instincts. He's a better shooter than John. Not to knock my guy John, but Sekou's going to play a prominent role for us. There's no question about that.
You're also Ryan Conway, Delaney grad, transfer from Seton Hall. What have you seen from him as he works his way into the offense?
Well, he's talented and he's a worker. Like a lot of freshmen, he's still learning defense and ball security. The one thing Ryan does maybe better than potentially anyone we've had is he can really, really shoot it. I mean, really, really shoot it. And that's what we want him to do. Like, stay shot ready. Don't overthink it. But it's a matter of when he becomes, a really good college player, and he wants it too. So he's done a good job. His body looks good. He's a gym rat, but he can really, really shoot the basketball, like really shoot it.
Well, all of us Delaney guys can do that, but you add those two into the mix plus the freshmen. Last year, the thing that impressed me from day one was that your team bought into the team concept. It wasn't going to be one guy. You had 8, 9 guys in the rotation at all times, depending on injuries and everything else. Do you get the same feel from this group this year?
I do, because of the type of guys they are and the type of teammates they are. And I believe they understand what the mission is, right? We got to accomplish the mission and take care of our teammates. And I think they get that. Now, I will tell you, the back end of our roster is talented. So it's going to take guys accepting some roles and being patient. We didn't even mention Nigel Russell, who he's going to play for us. really strong. His numbers in the weight room and athletically and his experience, he's a good player. So, it's we all know what the goal is. And it's it's going to be it's a different challenge. This be a really really hard schedule, and maybe people are wanted, looking for you a little bit more. But to accomplish the goal, we've got to be good every day. That's really what we're trying to do. Do we have good habits, and have we formed good habits? And yes, we have. So um, I'm just pumped up to get to work with a good group of guys again and see where that takes us.
What do you get out of I mean, what was your goal starting these summer sessions, and what are you trying to get out of this 6 7 week period?
Changing bodies or improving bodies. Like, I'll give you, for instance, Charlie Thompson. All his speed and vertical numbers have improved. Like, how well he moves, but he's put on, since the season ended, exactly 20 pounds of muscle. So yeah, he looks great. So can we improve bodies? Um, can we continue to work on our game? Like, Cam Holden is really shooting the ball well and being aggressive shooting the ball. That was important this offseason. Can we develop chemistry? I think our staff, Chris Conway, Jordan Malkin, who just departed for us, did a great job. Parfait Bate, like, with our programming, our team activities. Are we building those bonds, that chemistry, living together, eating together? And then we've played more than maybe any summer I've had a 5-on-5. So we're not where we need to be defensively, but I like a lot of things we're doing on offense, especially the ability to move the ball, share the ball. That tone gets set from guys like Holden, Timberlake, Thompson, Jason Gibson, Rodney Hicks, guys that have been here, Crispy Aku. So that's been the goal. And now as a staff, we're going to have 2-3 weeks of really figuring out what do we need to tweak for the fall. It's been a good evaluation process for the summer. And I'd be remiss out saying, like, Tyler Coleman has changed his body. May and Williamson are good. They're good players. So we had the guys over last night for a little cookout at my house. And
You didn't cook, did you?
no, I didn't cook. It was too hot. But they're really good guys. Our staff was over and families, and I'm just I it made it sounded corny or cheesy last year, but I'm just really appreciative of the type of guys they are. And I think that's going to give us a chance to have a good year.
All right, final piece of the puzzle is the schedule, which is always something everybody looks forward to. When can we expect the schedule to come out?
It's done. And then waiting on the league schedule. I think we will release the non-conference schedule. It's going to be an incredibly challenging schedule. There are not the amount of home games that we wanted on the schedule. We also have opted not to play any non-Division I schools. We're going to go out and play some very, very tough games, especially on the road, against a couple upper level teams and a couple teams that have picked to win their conference. And we're going to have some challenging neutral opportunities. So, it's what our guys wanted. It's what we've normally done. I think once in a while, some people might try to take some shots at us. There's a Freedom of Information Act. They're welcome to access that and see how many teams would not play us. Send emails to, and that they're welcome to do that at any point in time. And that's been a staple for the last few years. We're not done yet. We're not finished, but I think people in basketball know that we're going to give them a battle, most nights out. So it's made scheduling really hard.
And a complete 180 from your first year here, correct? Where you probably were tired of answering the phone of people calling, wanting to play.
Yeah, it's been tough. Like, we've lost, I'm disappointed. We've lost a lot of regional A10 rivalries where we've had some success. We've lost some local rivalries, and then maybe it's time, but maybe we don't need those, and I'm excited under our new leadership with Steve Eigenbrot is what does the future hold? Are we where we have a tremendous opportunity to commit to men's basketball, and so I'm excited about that.
Well, Coach, enjoy what little time off you have the rest of the summer, because everybody will be coming back in about a month, less than a month.
It's amazing, right? It doesn't end, but you know what? I mean, look, I know we need some thought processing, some downtime, but I struggle with that. I want to get going. I know our guys and staff need a break, but I want to get going. I'm really appreciative of the chance to work with this group.
All right, Coach, thank you, and enjoy the rest of the summer.
Go Tigers.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to a special summer edition of the Tiger Men's Basketball Report.